Hey folks, welcome back. We're doing another day of Dinkum. We're gonna get back into this strange Australian outback that's sort of like Stardew Valley and sort of like Animal Crossing. So let's see how far we can get, if we can get any more people to move to our remote island. And yeah, let's get into it. And maybe I should make sure that my controller is connected, which it is not. Having fun with this Dinkum audio. Just like yesterday, I started it up and it didn't pick up the audio source for the game again. I'm definitely going to have to do some troubleshooting and figure out why that is, because it works before I go live, and then as soon as I go live, it seems to cut out and I have to re-add it again, and that's kind of a pain. So, let's see if I can figure that out maybe later. Alright, got my controller, so let's get into this. How's everybody doing tonight? There goes my controller. Lost it for a second. Alright, we've got a lovely, lovely rainy day. That's okay. I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate it. John's got his store open. That's right, we got his store open last time. Sorry, checking my controller keeps disconnecting. I think the battery's okay. System settings. Yeah, the battery's good. Alright, there we go. Controller's back. Who's visiting? It's Theodore! Yes, there are so many. We definitely want to collect them all. Especially if there's going to be rewards and prizes. Oh, wow. I didn't even have to do anything for you. Sorry about that weird camera angle. I could not change it once we were in conversation. Hi, Theodore. Yes. Crocodile Rock. There we go. Finally. Do you need anything? Blue spot flathead. Northern Oceans. Ooh, that is... I'm gonna say yes. It's a rainy day. We'll go fishing. I have my fishing rod on me. I don't even have my fishing rod on me. Awesome. So many butterflies. Oh, and froggos! There's froggos around too. Alright. Let's visit in here. See if Fletch needs anything. What's got you so excited other than hanging out with me? Got a job? A yellow grass butterfly. Yes, we can do that. Oh, did it come today? That is exciting. That is super exciting. Alright. Here's a butterfly. One more to sell. But we need a yellow grass butterfly. Is that this one? Yes. Alright, I'm so happy for you. I mean, also, and mad jealous, but also happy. We are not killing any bush devils. Oh. What did you want the butterfly? Oh, you wanted the fish. Fletch wanted the butterfly. Let's chat. Here you go. One butterfly. Oh, shells. We can do shells. Totally. Alright, let's grab him some shells. And then we'll sell off all of our butterflies, and we'll try and go get that fish. Oh, never mind. What kind of shells did he want? We weren't paying attention. Shrink shells. Okay. That is scallops, sand dollars, nautilus, blue. There's the shrink shell. He wants 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you go, buddy. Here's your shells. I just happen to have some on me. All right, give me money. I am okay with that. Oh, wait, we need to sell off our butterflies while we're here. Sir, can I sell you all of these butterflies? Every last one of them. And a cockroach. And a fly. Yes, I will take 10,000. Sounds like a great deal for me. All right, we need to head north. North is in this direction. And did we remember to, oh no, we do have our fishing rod on us. So fishing rod, we could do with a new pickaxe though. We should probably do that before we run off. Definitely need to get this man some stairs. Yeah, I didn't mean to come to you. I meant to go to pickaxe. What's some news on the Switch? Oh, it's not coming on Wednesday? Does that mean it's coming tomorrow, Tuesday? Earlier is better. All right, which way's north again? This way's Tuesday. Tuesday is always better. Where did you order it from? Because I was trying to see, because one, I've been having trouble just finding retailers online that are selling it online. Almost all of them are like, come into the store. I'm like, I don't got time for that. North? Bananas. Oh, bananas and these birds are awful. They are some nasty pieces of work. And again, I don't have weapons yet. Coming? Okay, left. Alright, we think this is north enough. Okay, we need to find a fish. And it's really hard to see the fish in the water. Is that the one that I need? Well, that might be it. Yes, that is the fish I need. Awesome. Now let's see what else we can get while we're out here. Oh, look, a shark. I'm going to guess that I cannot catch a shark with my... Is that 2 sharks? Oh my god, it's 2 sharks. That is some dangerous location. Ooh, we got some ore over here. Did I bring regular food with me? I did. I at least brought some of this. So let's go ahead and eat up some food so we can be recovering our energy faster. Yeah, what's the latest news on Poopy Soft? Because I agree that is definitely the better name for them. Oh, it's clearing up. It's getting all sunny. Oh, that has got to be a line of gold. That's just ridiculous. I mean, it's bad enough. I'm sure you've both heard about the stop killing games thing, and I know that's a European thing. It's really, there's nothing in the U.S. like it, but I mean, it's kind of like the Apple and their proprietary charge cable versus the USB-C. The EU is the one that brought that about, and I'm sorry, that was a good change. It's, you know, better if there's a universal plug-in so you don't have 9,000 cables. Not that I use Apple products. But yeah, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. I mean, I understand that they're trying to sell that software as a service and not a product, but that's not really the case either. If you have a physical copy of a game, it's a product, not a service. Now, I mean, the Switch 2 is kind of doing that awful thing where you're getting a code instead of a actual game on the disc card, and I really don't like that either. I mean, to be fair, I mean, most of my games are digital because that makes my life easier. But, you know, I do feel like if I've paid for a product, then it's my product, or it's my... And to be fair, I mean, let's look at this from a completely different perspective, because it's not that far different. If you think games are a licensed service, then isn't that basically the same thing with any software? Literally any software? Your operating system on your computer? I mean, what happens when Microsoft is just like, well, we're done. We're just gonna uninstall your operating system from, you know, our central office, and poof, no more computer for you. Like, to me, I think the important part of the stop killing games is not necessarily to specifically make games available forever, because I do agree that that's a little bit difficult, you know, for some games, for live service games. You can't just expect companies to perpetually provide services for a game when they're providing those services at a loss at some point. You know, that I don't expect. However, I do agree leaving things in some sort of playable state, or just, you know, being upfront with, you know, what they are and what they aren't. And I just feel like that there should be some government regulations that control what is or is not a license, and what can and can't be destroyed. And, you know, for that example, you know, if you've purchased a physical edition of a game that is perfectly playable and usable, the company can't come and say, hey, we've decided to not support this game anymore, so you have to get rid of your physical copy because we're not supporting it. You know, I feel that that's the area where we do need some sort of government regulations making a ruling and saying this is what they can and cannot do. And just making it clear for both consumers and the people creating these products. Because we are moving into a further and further digital world, you know? And if the only, you know, way to access these things that we've traditionally accessed as physical media is only through a digital platform, then we need to have some clarification on what that means as a consumer. What are we paying for? What are we getting for our money? And why are we spending so much money on it if it's not, if we don't even own it? You know, I don't want to pay $90 for a game that they tell me I don't even own. That's ridiculous. I'll pay $10 for a game that I don't own. I mean, if you're telling me I don't own that game and I'm just leasing it, then I'm going to pay the price for leasing something. It should be cheaper because I don't get to own it. There is a bug on that tree. You see it? Boom. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, let's replace it with one of our 10,000 butterflies. All right, I need to head back to camp. I was really close a minute ago. Thank you. I appreciate you keeping the stream going. That does help me out. Those footstep sounds are hilarious. All right, Theodore wanted this fish, so let's get him his fish. Here you go, buddy. Have a fish. One second, folks. Let me tab out. I need to fix my monitor screen for the stream. Let's get this correct. Move this down. There we go. Now I can see chat better. See both chats. Not that anybody is chatting on the YouTube side, but getting it where I can see it is key. I need this window open. Did it let me switch back to my controller? No, it didn't. Something about when I tab out and back in, it doesn't always pick up my controller right away. Definitely. There's some hinky things that go on with this particular game. Yay, I got money! Money, money, money! Oh, is it? Are you gonna be closed already? Oh no, good. Let me sell you my stuff. Hinky. With an H. You're imagining things. Don't go putting different words in my mouth. Oh, there's some more butterflies over here. All right. We can afford the barbecue now. Yay! Alright. That was expensive, but worth it. Now we'll dump some of our stuff in here. We'll dump some of these shells in here. Then we'll grab this and put it out here. There we go. Now I can cook food while I'm working. Now we need to clean up this area so we can fit more people in. I think I'm going to clean out this section right here so I can move this dirt. This is where this game definitely starts feeling a lot like Animal Crossing. Because you do spend a lot of time preparing for people to move into your island. And that's kind of like the key progress, is getting people moved in. But there's also, I like that there's farming and there's mining and there's things to fight. That, you know, it's nothing too stressful, but it's fun. So where did you find your Switch 2? Where were you able to order it from so I can make sure to keep an eye out? Not only do I have to watch my energy bar, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't run my pick out. One of the good and bad things in this game is John only sells you one tool per day. Like, I can only buy one pickaxe from him. And if I let it get destroyed, then I don't have a pickaxe. But if you leave it partially destroyed, like if you save it, you can use it to upgrade. So I can take this almost used up pickaxe and turn it into a copper pickaxe. So that is gold. Go ahead and pop it in here. And then later on, you're going to get this scientist that moves into the land. And with him, you can repair items. And basically, with one item, you can repair every single tool in your inventory. So you can take literally an entire chest full of broken pickaxes and repair all of them. So in that sense, that's kind of a cool mechanic, but the destroying it and not being able to buy another one is kind of a bummer. All right, let's eat some things. Am I super tired? I don't think I over-exhausted myself. All right. Really am glad we got the audio working, because I do think that this game has some really good audio. It's very chill and relaxing. So, all right, this area is looking much better, and I haven't completely destroyed my pickaxes like I did yesterday. Pick up some roo poo. Everybody wants some poop in their life, right? Yeah. And by that, I mean no, not at all. Alright, let's put these things away. Alright. So let's start planning out where new buildings are going to go. We're definitely going to take all of this off. Kind of need the wheelbarrow right now. That'll allow me to... I wonder if this is a renewing source or not. It's hard to tell. This one? I guess you can go right back here. I'm kind of thinking what I want is for the town square to kind of circle around. And then we can have like a center garden area here in the center of town. Kind of what I'm thinking. Do I have enough to get these going? It's gonna be close. Just barely. Oops, but I did let myself get all loss of energy. Alright. I've really been suffering from allergies the last few days, and so it's left me very, very dry-throated, dry sinuses, to be honest. So, apologize, I'm probably going to be taking a moment to drink from my incredibly large drink several times. Got one of those ginormous, like, 50 fluid ounce containers, full of, it's actually full of Coke Zero right now because I need the caffeine. But later I'll switch it to water. The fizzy part feels really, really good on my kind of dry, scratchy throat. I don't think I think I need to... I think this part... needs to go too. So... This is the front of my house. I definitely want... I think I want the front of my house to open up to the park area. Yeah, this should be the square right here. Alright, we're planning this on the fly. So, please expect chaos to ensue. Let me assure everybody out there, I am very OCD. I played a lot of Minecraft, and it has left me yearning for the square shapes. Everything must be squared and cubed and even Stevens. It's, I assure you, a serious problem. There we go. This would be like... maybe I need to make this go this way. So, like, instead of the line being here, be like here or even further. Because there would be a road here. There's definitely a road here. And, but then we need room for the buildings to be here. Well, I'm just confusing myself. I think I'm just gonna even this up for right now. Eventually I'll get that on. I know that there is a terraformer. I had it on one of my playthroughs that lets you kind of flatten everything. But using that is also a little scary because that means that dirt is just gone. Yeah, I definitely need this part done. I think that's where we're gonna put the museum is kind of like right here. But I also think it's a little bit deeper than this building. I might need to go one back. Could I be doing more productive things with my time? Could I be collecting fish? Sell? Could I be collecting more butterflies? Sell? Yes. But what am I doing? I'm just shifting dirt around. Look at Theodore. He's being all productive and trying to catch bugs. And I'm like, nah, man, let me just haul this dirt around till it's decorated lovely. Just the way I want it. So maybe we just take one, because I don't think it's any bigger than one bigger. Then those little footsteps. I don't know why those little footsteps are so appealing to me. Look, what did I find under there? Just a crystal? I think that was just a crystal. Wasn't like... Oh, it was a glass bulb. And I really, again, I apologize because my allergies are killing me, and on top of, my throat being dry, my nose has been super dry, and that tickle itch, you know what I'm talking about? The one where it's like, it itches, but it sort of tickles, and it just makes your nose kind of twitchy, and it almost always leads to you feeling like you've got to sneeze. I have had so many both actual sneezes and those aborted sneezes. Oh my God, I hate the sneezes that show up and then like they're like, we're gonna sneeze, and then nope, it doesn't happen, and it like retreats back inside of you, and you know that it's gonna show back up later on, completely unexpected and uninvited, and you are just going to sneeze your brains out. Literally pieces of your brain are gonna fall out. Just me? Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine if it's just me. Oh, that sounded like I uncovered something. One of those had kind of a metal sound to it, didn't it? Well, definitely sounded different. I'm not at the metal detecting. I think that's why it's not popping out. Normally when it has that little metally sound, that means it's a little archive spot and there's some goodies. Oh, yeah, it's late. We just got one more we really need to move. Okay. This is good. Alright, we're going to check and see if I have any actual pathing options. I think I need to I don't have any recipes for pathing yet. Other than the rock path. Okay, let's make sure that we put this away. I think really I need to get together. I need to set up my own little area over here. Make sure we get some grass seeds. All right, we're exhausted, so we're gonna go ahead and start our next day. Did I run all of my errands before I do that? Let me see. Yes, I did all the tasks. And let's go ahead and cash in on some of these. We found our first fossil. That was last session. We just finished moving a lot of soil. There more than one of those? There was. Next one is at 250. We have caught different fish. 8 out of 10 being the next goal. Entomologist is bugs. We've done a... That's right. We traded Fletch for her own dress. I mean, not her own dress. It was totally a brand new, completely different dress. Smashing. 1 for breaking... Oh, because I broke a tool. And that says, oh, 25, it wants me to break 25 more tools? That's ridiculous. Why would I want to do that? You can buy a lot of tools. Yes, we will be buying lots of tools. We've got a town built. We've been helping people. We got one more goal. We should be able to do that one tomorrow. Bugs. Bugs are everywhere. Oh, selling them is a milestone. All right. Next goal is 250. We probably will hit that. Selling fish, also a goal. Catching fish, also a goal. I like how basically this is pure Animal Crossing right here. Everything you do gets you something. Just keep doing the things that you were going to be doing anyway and cash in on it. Enterprise. It does not feel like I've made that much money yet. And bugs. Okay. Bunch of mysteries. And what was the... Collect 6 shells, travel 500 feet, and eat something. Oh, I got all of those. Wonderful. Okay, so Oh, I meant to go to sleep. Let's lay down and let's sleep. Let's start the next day. All right. Nobody visiting today. But we can get the butterflies. And poo. And some more. We need to get the next pickaxe before we get too far. let's get some licenses. I want to apply for a license. We can do the mining one, so we should probably do that. The logging license, we're gonna do that. Those are our two expensive ones. I'm not gonna worry about the fishing one just yet. I'm not gonna worry about the trapping one just yet, or farming. There we go. Landscaping, that's 250, and that'll get us some more pathing options. Here come on all the pathing, including stairs, which I need. And then I also want bridges. We're gonna want to build bridges. Okay, what else do we have down here? Brewing, vehicles, buildings. Okay, we're gonna hold on to all that until we're ready to start doing it, just in case we need those license bucks for something else. This does allow us to, we have some bars and we can smelt some more. Actually, we definitely need to clean up our inventory, our sorting system. Let's get these smelting. And then we will go ahead and buy a new pickaxe. And we're going to build you some stairs, John. I got two. Oh, wait, before I do that, John, do you need me to do anything? Like maybe give you one of the butterflies in my bag? Cicada are hanging out in the plains. I can probably get a cicada. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. And Fletch, do you need me to do anything? I like to make sure that I check what people want before I sell everything off. Just because a lot of times they'll be like, oh, I see you have such and such in your pockets. Yes. Oh, wait. That was in the Northern Oceans last time. I think you can just catch it in the ocean. I don't think it matters. But we should be able to do that. So now I can sell these butterflies. Sell goods. I'm going to go ahead and sell that glass bulb. This is a copper bar, or... Yeah, it's worth it. Basic pickaxe. Okay, so let's put our brand new pickaxe over here. And then we're gonna pick up, I have, that's the old net. I think I have all these old in here. And we need a few more copper bars. See, we can upgrade them. Let's make sure we get an axe here. Now I can do the last one. There goes all of our copper in one swift swoop. Let's put these extras away. We don't need to carry all of them on us. Okay. This one down here. We're going to use this one until it's low, and then we'll fill it. We'll repair it with copper. All right. So pretty good on everything here. And we've got food on us. So let's go get that fish. And what was the other thing that we're looking for today? Cicada. So we'll be on the hunt for a cicada. And you can usually hear the cicadas. There is very good sound design in this game, in my opinion. I think it was easier to go this way. Always good to have more fruit on hand. You hearing any cicadas? Not yet. Oh goodness. One of that scary music, because that is the sound of bird or croc has found you and they do not want you there. Go this way or that way? Let's go this way today. We went the other way last time. Oh, and that was, I think, the fish that I needed. Let's keep an eye out for that fish. Is that it? I think that's it right there. Come on. Bite my line. Come on. Don't let that other fish come in. You're the one that we need, so you stay on the line. Perfect. That is the fish we needed. Now we're going to run around and look for, I marked some ore spots over there. So let's go get those, because we do need more copper. Now that we've used it all up, we need to have some more on hand. We're just going to gracefully go around these birds. Oh, a little bit of ore right here. Might as well get it. I don't think this is a respawn spot, though. I don't think it'll keep coming back. All right, well, where are we going? Oh, we do have to go across the water. Oh, I did not look before I leaped, and there is a shark. There is a shark. There is a shark. Oh my goodness. That was bad. That was... Thank goodness we can outswim a shark. Who knew? But when properly motivated, you too can outswim a shark. Disclaimer, I don't know if that's actually true. Well, this is the ore that I was looking for, though. Oh, up there. Up we go. I definitely haven't heard any cicadas yet. But we're in more of the jungles than the plains. Where is the other one? No, there was one supposed to be on the other side of all of this beach. Let's be up there. See if we can find it. We got distracted by that shark. Oh. Butterfly. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Got it. Looks like I already cleared this out. So continuing our... Oh, goodness. There's a friend. We do need to go over here. Which is... This one? Nope. It is straight past that guy over there. Hey guys, we can do this. We're just gonna run. Run, 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 run. Oh, the music started. The music started. That means he spotted me. And away I go. Getting away. Now where are we going? Back in this direction. Here. We visited that one, so I think I've gotten these because those are near camp, so I do need to cross the water. Did I learn my lesson last time about checking for sharks? Nope, not at all. I am a leap first, look later type of person. Okay. Butterfly. Been our eyes peeled for cicadas and anything else that we can catch and sell. One of those birds. Where is this side? Oh, of course, it's standing right next to the bird. Look at that. We need 2 copper. There's a bird. Don't have any weapons. Can I get him away somehow? Oh, I've got a plan. I have a cunning plan. Come here, birdo. Come here, bird. Come here, bird. See me? Bird. Come here. Come over here. All the way over here. Come on. This way. Come on. Come on. Come here. Alright. Can you get down? Oh, you can't get down from there. Here, I'm gonna help you. Hey, bird. Come on. You can get down now. Come on. Bird. Come here. Come here, bird. Come on. That's right. You and your angry bird self. Come here. Come all the way over here. Come on. Come down. Come over here. Come on. Over here. Come on, bird. Come on. Come over here. Do-do-do. Right. Circle me around the island. Circle me. Ah! Now you can't get up. Alright, where was those? Where were they? Let's get our prize. Look at me outsmarting a bird. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I think he's below me. He can't get up. Where is he? Seriously, the music is... Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's like, I'm so mad right now. How did you get up there? How dare you? I don't understand. Why is this happening to me? Yeah, I'm also running out of energy, which means I can't run. So if he does figure out how to get up here, I am screwed. That stupid blank face look, though. I mean, look at that face. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just angry and he doesn't know why. By the way, in case you guys aren't noticing it, this game has this lovely visual effect where kind of out in the distance, it's all wavy. It's heat lines. It's like when it's super hot, you know, and everything gets all wavy. It's intentional. It's a great effect. It makes everything look incredibly hot. Okay, we need to go over here. So we're gonna go this direction. Shh. That bird is mad at me. But the next one I need to go to is down. That bird coming over? I don't think he is. I think he's staying over there, which is good. He stays over there. I'm over here. Whoops. Life is great. I can collect all the things, and he can go back about his day, guarding his nest. Has it been an hour already? It definitely doesn't feel like it's been an hour. We will postpone that break until this day ends. Just because that's a little easier time. The game saves and all that. So, has anybody heard any cicadas? Because I definitely haven't heard cicadas yet. All right, we're gonna go down to that spot down there. See if we pass any other points of interest along the way. Spider, spider. Oh, it says we're right on top of it. Where is this chunk of ore? Did I accidentally mark this and I didn't mean to? Because this definitely doesn't look like a spot. I think this is one of the spots I marked it. I went to mark as accidentally I still have, okay, good. Camp is still lit up. I think this was one of the places I was planning to mark as a possible town location. I must have used the wrong marker. Let's keep going. Keep thinking I hear the cicadas. And then I pause and I don't hear them. There's some ore that we need. Readjusting my chair here. If you're wondering why there's some areas that are marked, that I've marked with ore, but then we pass other ore that I haven't marked, it's because if you look carefully, this dirt has kind of a funny texture to it. And if you find this particular dirt and ore on it, it means it's a spot where the ore can respawn at. And then there's other places where ore might spawn, but that doesn't mean it will respawn. So it might be initially deposited in the world, but then later it won't come back. Whereas in these locations it will. So that's why I've specifically marked them, so I know that as my game progresses and I'm looking for, some place to go get some tin or some copper, and then later on as your skill in mining goes up, the chances are iron will crop up as well. So, um, but these are the spots that it'll pop up in. And I'm clearing the stone because, as with all game mechanics, you want to clear away the stuff you don't want so that there's room for the stuff you do want to spawn. Now let's go directly this way. Still haven't heard cicadas. I've definitely seen them on comms. So, like, here's a good place where you can tell that, you know, this is regular sand dirt, and then this is that kind of weird rocky dirt. And there's all this other stuff that's not ore on top of it. So in reality, I want to clear all of it off. So we are definitely going to be getting our big copper pickaxe out and clearing all of this away. Perfect timing with some music. Almost overexerted myself there. Oh, I did let myself get overexerted. Darn it. Oh, I do see another one over there, and it's got copper. Nice. Oh, and there is a dangerous friend over there. That's one of those dog, bear, evil things. And they are not fun. They can breathe fire. And by breathe fire, I mean shoot fireballs at you. Fireballs, as if it's not hot enough out here. Alright, map. We got those two areas. That's not ore. And there's some down here. That'll get us closer to cicadas. So let's kind of head in that direction. Anybody heard cicadas? I definitely heard cicadas. Ooh, spider. Where are we aiming for? Oh, not that direction. There's a big skull in that direction. Let's not go that way. Anything dangerous over here? Doesn't look like it. This, but I think I cleaned. Oh no, I didn't quite clean this area out though. Exhausted myself again. I need another one of these. That helps. Come on. Full energy. Full Full energy. There we go. Do you like the character design when you're overexhausted? How your character gets all droopy and is like, oh, I just can't go on. I'm so exhausted. I can't do it. I won't. Hello, fly. I was gonna say, do I have room for a fly? Get rid of one of these blue flies. We were gonna go one more across. Any of this? Oh goodness, quite a bit of this is copper, and this is a big one. Let's get the copper. We probably won't be able to fit any more. Um, oh no, we got a bit of room on our. I was thinking our copper pickaxe is further down than this, but it's not. It's actually pretty good. And remember, folks, as soon as this day does end, which will be in probably not too long, uh, we are going to take a little bit of a break so I can get up, walk around. I think my drink needs a little top up and some ice, so I'll be doing that. Oh, so exhausted. I think it'll probably be about a 5-ish minute break, I think. I'd like to give you guys a fair estimate on whether it's going to be a long break or a short break. Got this area cleaned up. Missed spot. Now let's see if we can find a cicada on our way home. We'll need some room for that cicada. So let's empty out a thing now, and then everybody keep your ears peeled. See if we can hear a cicada. You don't have to be especially creepy to sneak up on them or anything, but the game definitely has great audio in that you can hear them. So you'll know when you're in the area of a cicada. See, that's a cricket. And there's the cricket. But cicadas are sitting on the trees. More grasslands? Okay, this is leading into cicadas tend to be around these yellow plains areas. I've definitely found them in some of the other areas as well, but they're more common down here. Oh, I can't skip out on this copper. And this is a little zone that I didn't notice before and didn't mark. So let's bring up our map and we're going to go ahead and mark this area. I've heard of cricket. I don't think cicadas are daytime only. based on real world evidence, cicadas are whatever time is most annoying to you. I do have this one marked, and there's copper here. We're definitely taking this copper. I think we're not going to get the cicada. Should have probably tried a little more on this side of the map earlier. Crocodile. We do not want to play with the crocodile. Alright, where else can we go? We can go across the water over here. A little spot for. Can't tell if that's a one-off spot or not. We'll leave it for right now. I don't need tin as much as I need copper. So. Cicadas. Cicada. Okay. Let's go north. Just a nice little water bridge. Perfect. Surely there's like a single cicada on a tree. I just found one during yesterday. I turned around and sold it like a chump. Cricket, not a cicada. I don't think we are going to find the cicada tonight. I think the game's... Whoa, who just died? Oh, good! There was a crocodile right there! Oh my god. I'm taking that meat, though. Oh, my pockets are full. That's why this is happening. Excuse me, Crocman. Bye. Bye, I'm leaving. I'm outie. Let me just jump in the water to escape the crocodile. That makes sense. No cicadas whatsoever. It's more copper though. Oh, but my energy is down. We'll have to remember these spots are available. We'll come to this side of the island tomorrow. Cricket. Here's my camp. This way. There it is. There's the lights. There's the lights. Okay, now who wanted what? We didn't get the cicada, but we did take care of Fletch's fish. Good. Good, you're in your tent, ma'am. I appreciate that. This is for you. You wanted a fish. We got you a fish. Money? Yes, money. Thank you. That is the best kind of present. Present. We don't have a good kind of president. All right. Dump all this in here. That leaves some copper out. But we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 because I can only do 5 at a time. We're going to put the meat over here because I don't need it right now. Put this spider up here because it's creeping me out. All right. We're going to pause here so I can take my break. Like I said, folks, I'm going to be maybe 5-ish minutes and then we will be right back. So hold on tight. All right, folks, I'm back. Meant to get water for my next drink, but I realized I had a open 2 liter in my fridge that was going to go flat if I didn't use it up. So I'm going to finish that off. There's not a whole lot of it left. And right now I'm just finishing off stretching out my shoulder because I slept on it weird. It's a bit stiff. All right, this is one of the advantages of Dinkum over Stardew in that you don't actually pass out. But if you note in the top left hand corner, my stamina bar is super tiny, which basically means I can't do any physical activities. Um, it really prevents me from getting anything like that done. However, I can um, do things like cook and uh, smelt these bars because this doesn't require any energy. Uh, let's see. We need probably cook up some more bananas. That's the other thing. So let's just sit here and cook up some things. Actually, my shoulder is really, really stiff. I wasn't noticing it earlier, but earlier I was just kind of scrolling through web pages. It wasn't as noticeable, but we're gonna stick to my 2 hour stream tonight. The other thing I need to do tonight is I do need to troubleshoot why the Dinkum audio game audio keeps disappearing and not working in OBS. But I now have 3 different audio listings for Dinkum. Only one of which is working, although they're all set exactly the same thing. Not really sure why it's doing that. Last bit of ore, and we can do a bunch of bananas. Bananas. And I think tomorrow, maybe we'll make some weapons tomorrow. I do have the hunting license, so I can make the first tier of weapons. My favorite is the pokey stick. Bananas. I don't think I pushed that button, but okay. Those of you in the audience, what is your opinion on bananas? More green, yellow, or spotted? When is the perfect banana in your opinion? I like them when they're still on the slightly green side and just starting to turn yellow. Because I like them when they're less sweet and less mushy. Once they turn, I can eat them up until they've turned fully yellow, but once they start getting spots on them, they're too soft and sweet. I don't like them that much. Which thankfully is about the time that my husband starts liking them, so works out. and I've never had cooked bananas that I can think of. Maybe in a dish or something, but like just I didn't just sit and cook a banana anyway. Love banana bread. So that's okay. So we got some food for tomorrow. I'll go ahead and okay, we have a box. Let's put this box over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the ore and all this tin ore, which we do need to smelt, and this, and this. They're all kind of fruit from the same tree, right? You do the mining activity and you get all of these things. Like that, and we'll put those over here. So now we'll have tin, which was the first ore that we got, and then copper. And I know we get iron next. Nails are part of tin. And then we have regular stone. And we got the shiny stones, which we'll work on later. And we got these quartz things. There we go. Some organization. And let's take this. We've got palm tree seeds and palm logs. And then wood. Although it really should be gum. But I don't think I have any gum trees. Got quite a few of the grass seeds. And we got termite nests. Ooze, and all this is just kind of stuff. There we go. Some amount of organization. Not much, because here we got food, tools, and hats. That's less organized. All right. We'll check our mailbox. I think it's just telling us that we have increased. Why do I have a thing on my? I don't know why I have a shovel on my hand, but a new level of mining license. Okay, so I don't know why that shovel. All right, let's sleep. Let's save the game. We chug some drink. You didn't used to be able to scroll this. So see, on the mining, to increase my mining level, not only the things that you mine, but it includes the smelting in there as leveling up, which is why you want to kind of keep smelting your stuff. You would think my bug catching would be higher, because I do catch a lot of bugs. I definitely only caught the one fish. But I did grab a lot of shells and a lot of fruit. Okay. Next day. Can't remember her name. Claire? Clover. Hi, Clover. Yeah, maybe in a previous playthrough or something. Do you want anything? Need anything? Yes, shells are easy. I got this. Done. Which direction do I need to go in? Over here. What quests do we have? Capture a red jackaroo. Nope, can't do that. Ingredient request. But a high quality melt. Well, I can't do that. And I'm not going to do the bush devil, because that would get me killed. Nobody's requests are getting done. And let's confirm what kind of shell it was. Haunted Pony Day? Pony Day shell? I do not know how to pronounce that. Let's find them. Which ones are they? This one. I think it only said 4. Yeah, it's a... Oh well. Here you go. Here you go. You're gonna give me money for these? Because that would be great. Oh. Okay. Are those green? Because they look kind of bluish gray to me. I don't want green pants. Grady boots? No. I do like the rainbow sneakers. I do. Oh, it's a sleeping cap. I didn't see the back. I thought it was like a striped sailor captain's hat. No, I see it's a sleepy hat. Nah. I don't need any of that. Sorry. Alright, we're going to grab some stone, which we moved last night over here. We're gonna go make some paths and some steps. Yeah, I like this brick pattern. So let's make... I love that they added the quantity thing. Make some more. And then let's make some steps. Want those, or cement steps, or palm wood steps? Well, we'll start with the brick steps. Oh, I need a bag of cement for this. Oh, then maybe we will make some wood steps. Try palm. Oh, still can't make it? What do I need else? Oh, I need nails. That does... Okay. Fair game. Nails do seem to make sense for a staircase. I agree. You're not wrong. I was just planning to lay these planks just on the ground and hope nobody trips and falls. That was my grand plan. Oops, I did not mean to make an extra one. That's fine. All right, so let's start building some pathing. It makes it easier to figure out where you're going to lay out other things. So we're going to go straight. Let's do that again. Not as straight as hard in this game. I am on a controller. Hoping I could put it under his store, but it's here. Here. And they definitely work. Not sure if I love them, but that's okay. And then we're going to go this way. Accidentally flop in the wrong spot. My house. I guess this should be 3 wide too, shouldn't it? That would make the most amount of sense. And then we'll make this 3 wide. Oops. Got a little... Oop, we ran out of Ran out of pathing. No. Okay. Let's make a little bit more. We have some left. Do like 8. Another stack of 64. Yeah. I think that'll be enough for initial town planning. That's really all this is. I mean, this is, we can pick up and move this if we need to. It just helps me with visualizing the town plan. Like I said, I want to leave this center area as a, like, it'll probably be like this area right here. Like, I'll probably move this dirt in and we'll put some of the town buildings here and some of them over here. So they'll be on both sides of the road, but the inner area will have like a green space. That's my plan. Okay, we're going to put this away over here because I have space in this, really. And put these things away. No. Nails away. Put the wood away. And we need to see if you want anything. Let's chat. Need anything? Yes. Oh. Not sure. Are we in debt? Okay, so that means I can build the museum. Okay. Town. What deeds do we have? Should have a museum. Yes. Let's apply for that. All right. Yep. Got it. Let's see if it will fit here like planned. Oh, see, I was right. It was one deeper. Here we go. All right. And what did she want for tin bars? Try and make several tin bars today. Let's get these smelted up. And I also need cement. Okay, so those things are cracking along. Let's go see what John wants. Oh, it's Sunday. John doesn't work on Sundays, which is a shame. Need anything? I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna be really sad when I don't find it. They're like creepy crawlies on the ground, I think. I'm absolutely gonna find a cicada today, though. You guys know that, right? No doubt in my mind, cicada. I wasn't sure I was facing the right direction for that one. Danger bird, danger bird. And what have I not done yet? I still haven't made a weapon. I said I was going to. Did I? Nope. spider. What did he say I needed to catch? Said in the desert too. Can't resist the lure of copper. And do I have my bananas on me? I do. Make sure that we're eating stuff. Or at least have it on hand. Fighting going on over there. Oh, never mind, the fight's over. And somebody lost. That's a spider. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for that bug. He said desert. This is considered desert, and this is considered desert, and that's considered desert. So we need to go back down there anyway. So let's keep going in this direction. This was kind of the side of the map that I said I was going to look at anyway. It has a lot of ore, and I need to pick up stone. Because I know the museum requires cement. I think it's only 10, so I don't really need a lot of it. Mostly so I can fill up my chests with stone that I can use for decorating the town and building pathing and building some bridges. And I really like the look of the stone brick. So, therefore, I need lots of stone to turn into both cement and pathing. All makes sense. Alright, all cleaned up. Now let's go to our next quote-unquote desert area and see if we can find this bug. Well, I found the next copper. I do not know what the termite nests are for. I feel like they are a crafting ingredient, but I cannot for the life of me remember what they're for. I don't think you need a lot of them. Right. We definitely should cross because there's more desert on this side. Therefore, more opportunities. And wow, I forgot that this was over here. And it is big and beautiful and full of things that we want. If you see any bugs crawling around in the desert, holler. I can go grab them. let myself get exhausted. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm kind of keeping an eye on my pickaxe as well as looking out, seeing if I see that bug. Focused in lots of different directions all at once. Therefore, conversation is falling off. We got that cleaned up. I don't want this to be a 2 days in a row of not being able to get the bug that John wants. That's a fly. I'm pretty sure it crawls on the ground. Clean you up. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. There's more desert over this way. I swear, it's a joke amongst my family, but I can get lost in a circular driveway. No joke. I have the worst sense of direction. Okay. We're only going to be going for till the end of today anyway. So once this game day ends, I'm going to be closing the stream down. No worries. I appreciate you being here, though. No. I did the all-nighter last night, and so during the week, I try and be up during the day so I can handle any potential calls for jobs, although they're getting fewer and fewer these days. The job market is increasingly depressing. That is not the bug we're looking for. We're going to catch it anyway. But yeah, so I try and be up and available for calls during the day, which is why I try not to stream too much during the day, because I can't turn my phone off. I can't turn the ringer off on it. So if I stream during the day, and then I'm constantly getting interrupted by calls. And I wish I could say I was getting interrupted by calls that were jobs, but at this point, I think I'm on more spam lists than I am job call lists. Is that considered more desert? No, that's fine. So for desert, we need to go north. Yep, I'm on Indeed, I'm on Career Builder, I'm on LinkedIn, I am on Monster. I am on all the boards, including some that, like I said, there's at least one or two that I've now determined I'm like, I think this was just a spam. I think I was tricked into signing up for spam lists. Which is really just, adding insult to injury. It's like, I already don't have a job. I don't need additional problems on top of that. I have not seen any specific bugs in the desert, and this is making me kind of mad. What else can we get rid of? No, I don't think I need a termite nest as much as I need the fruit. Oh God, those guys are awake. Nope, no thank you. Don't want to. I do want that copper. So let's see if I can get it out, getting their attention. They're over there murdering other things. Oh God, and I just made myself exhausted. He is gonna see me. Totally gonna see me. Eat a banana. Eat a banana, Jennifer. Shove that banana in your face. No, I can't kick them. I don't have any weapons yet. Oh. Lizard man killed him. Good job, lizard man. Good job. Oh, you're on fire. He fireballed you. That is a shame. I don't need this, but I do need this meat. Thanks, lizard man. What's this bag of stuff? Oh, the termite nest that I just dropped. Okay, that guy's over there. He is awake, but we're gonna just skirt around him. Don't I wish? I need to get up here. I'm just gonna kind of creep along this way. I send that kangaroo in his direction. Going after the kangaroo? Yes, he is. Like, they're not that bad on their own because they're kind of slow. But look at that! He shoots fireballs. He shoots fireballs. And that hurts. It hurts when he shoots you with the fireballs. Okay. I still haven't seen any of these bugs. I don't think that's gonna help me. There's another one over here. It's eating a kangaroo. There's just so many of them over here. All right. Let's see. Let's get to our camp. Yeah. Oh, I just realized they're kind of close to us. They are close. They are too close. Okay, let's dump some things off here. Dump some things off here, which is also going to include the bananas that I've been eating. Let's dump some things off here. Okay, we're going to process some stone. And let's see, get 2 of these. And this is what you wanted, right? Here you go. Yes, 2 tin bars. There you go. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry, my husband was hovering like just out of sight in the dark, just so he could say goodnight. I was like, okay, it was a little creepy. Coffee. It will break your teeth. Why would you give it to me if it's going to break my teeth? All right, let's see what we need. I know that we need the cement for this. I think it's 10 cement for this. Oh, it's nails and cement and 15 gum and 5 palm. And oh, it is midnight and it is time for Tuesday to start. You know, I'm going to end up being up for hours because I pulled the all-nighter last night. And Sundays are really the best night for me to do that because on the weekends I tend to stay up really late. So Monday is my day that I don't sleep. I usually sleep till like noon, so I get like a short amount of sleep on Monday. And then I'll go to bed. But I slept till like almost 6 o'clock today. And yes, that's in the evening. But keeping in mind, I was streaming till 9 a.m. I streamed till. Yeah, the only times I see the 6 a.m. on any day of the week is when I've stayed up that late. I very rarely am a person that will wake up that early. I mean, I can do it if I have to, if you know, circumstances dictate I must, but naturally inclined to stay up all night and sleep all day. That is my natural inclinations. Oh, haha, rub it in a little. That's why I said, you know, if circumstances dictate that I be up, like, you know, for a job, I can do it. It just, you know, my body fights against it, you know. Yeah, yeah. Generally, when you have a job, they do frown when you don't show up for it. That is a fact. All right, I need more gum logs. We don't need the shovel right now. And I'm going to need some palm logs. So we're going to keep making tin. And keep making cement. And also make some logs. It's okay. I am not offended. I do not take easily offense to anything. If you want to tease me about my jobless state, that is fine. My family does. They're the same way. I mean, and I don't have room to complain. I did it to myself. Is hindsight 2020 vision and all that and would have made different choices? Sure, but I'm not upset with where I'm at. Like, I made the decision to quit my job so we could move. We'd already been planning to move, and at the time we were doing all of the planning for our move, we thought that both of our jobs were going to allow us to work remotely. And when it finally came to the point where we pulled the gun and we were ready to move, I went to my job and they were like, "No, we're doing return to office now, and we can't have you working remotely. It doesn't matter that you've been doing this job remotely for 8 years and it's not been a problem. We need you in the vicinity of the office at, you know, all times." And so I was like, we could have changed our plans. We could have said, okay, let's hold off on moving until you get a job, you know, get a different job. Or we could have just said, let's hold off on moving full stop. You know, maybe your employer will change, but I was tired of, it wasn't the best job atmosphere anyway, and to be honest, their answer pissed me off, so I quit. I said, fine, I will move on. And that was still during the time when tech, which I'm in, my career path has been in IT. I work in different forms of tech support and upper tier 4 type IT support. And that's always been traditionally a job that's well in demand. And then our fine and wonderful president invited somebody to come in and fire everybody that works for the government that work in IT roles. And now those people are looking for a job. And so now the market is flooded with wonderfully qualified people and far less jobs. So I've just, again, hindsight 2020, if I'd known that all of this was going to happen and the job market was going to be so bad, I probably would have thought twice about quitting and moving. But I'm still happy I moved. I'm close. We moved so we could be closer to my family. We'd always lived in Texas, which was where all of my husband's family was. But the plan had always been that, kind of in our at a later point in our marriage, we always planned to move to where my family was, because we have had traditionally jobs that can be done from anywhere. So once we got to a point where his family was all much, and this is going to be a little bit, it may come off as insensitive, and I don't mean it that way. All of his family was much, much older than mine. Like, I have a younger sister and I have nephews, whereas he just had his mom and his aunts, who are all much older. So what it amounted to was, once his family was no longer in the picture, in a not morbid type of way, but just facts of life, once they were no longer in the picture, we would move and live closer to my family, who are younger. And so that's kind of what we did as we moved. And I had to quit my job. So now I'm happier because I'm with my family. I get to see my sister like every single week. I get to see my nephews a couple of times a week, and I'm loving that, but I am slightly depressed over the lack of a job. But if I can turn this playing video games into something that makes money, that would be great too. I mean, step one is to get, affiliate, and so I can have any kind of monetization, even if it's only pennies, and take it from there. Yeah, see, I come from a family that teases each other. So like, no joke, we give each other shit for everything. And I had to explain to my husband, I'm like, if you're being teased, it's because we love you. Not they're not doing it in a mean way. I only tease people that I love. That was my love language growing up. That's what I was taught. Because to love someone is to love all of their faults, hence why you tease them about them. I truly believe you don't love people for the things that you love about them. You love them for the things that you don't love. Whatever you're willing to put up with is the amount of love that you have for them. It may seem a little backwards, but, that's just kind of how I was brought up. Like, I absolutely hated my sister growing up, and my parents were like, that just means you love her. You wouldn't hate her so much if you didn't love her. And it turns out they were right. Not that I will ever tell them that, because that would set a horrible precedent. All right. I think we've got. Oh, I don't think I finished making logs. Let's get a few logs down, and I'll be able to put all of the materials I need in for the museum, and then we'll call it a day. I need 10 and 5. that should be... All right, let's place items. We have the logs, and we have the cement, and the only other thing I need is the nails. Okay. So let's take this, and let's go in here, and let's make some nails. We'll put the nails in. I think all families are messed up. So, like, there is always something that you don't know about somebody's family that is truly messed up. Okay, I did get everything added. So let's put all our materials away so our bags are free and clear. I'm gonna throw this in there. And let's dump this stuff in there. And we'll put the cement over here since that's made out of stone. And then put my shovel back down here. Put my nanners back down here. Alrighty. I think that's it, guys. We're gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep so we can see what kind of skills we got today. Good night. I hope you have a good one. Good work day tomorrow. The plan is definitely to go ahead and stream again tomorrow night at this same time. So hopefully I'll see you back then. But have a good one. I'm gonna close out the game and we're gonna end the stream here. So thanks again for coming out. Oh, no work. Okay. Well, same sentiment. Hope you have a good time with your dad. I am going to probably look for a job. His TP repaired? Is he is that like a joke, or are you saying he does actually need his TP repaired? Because I can't tell. Okay, thank you. Anyway, good night, and I really appreciate you coming out. We'll be back again, like I said, tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central Time. I might even start a little earlier tomorrow. I woke up very, very late today. Um, and I do have the schedule on my Twitch channel set up right now. So you know when I'm planning to go live, but it's not fully set in stone yet. I'm still kind of working out what the best times for me are. So if you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching the Twitch VOD, just check the schedule. I'll be tweaking that as I make, changes to what works best. But I'm going to try and commit to always being on whatever my schedule is. So, have a good night, everyone. And again, like I said, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time.